Sarah Mitchell was just a simple waitress working at a five-star restaurant in downtown Manhattan. Every night she carried plates, smiled at guests, and dreamed of a better life for herself and her younger sister. She earned barely enough to pay rent. But she never complained because she knew one day things would change. That night, everything changed in the most unexpected way. A black limousine pulled up outside the restaurant and a man stumbled out, bleeding heavily from 5 gunshot wounds across his chest and arms. The man collapsed right at the entrance and everyone inside froze in panic. Nobody moved. Nobody dared to help, but Sarah did not think twice. She rushed outside, tore her apron into strips, and started applying pressure to each wound one by one. She remembered basic first aid she had learned years ago in a free community class. Her hands were shaking, but she did not stop. She kept talking to the man, telling him to stay awake, to breathe, to hold on. Within minutes, an ambulance arrived and the paramedics took over. They told Sarah that her quick actions had saved his life. The man was later identified as Marcus Hale, one of the richest men in the world, a billionaire tech mogul worth over $40 billion. The next morning, Sarah went back to work as usual, tired and covered in dried blood stains she had missed while washing up. Her manager, a cold and ruthless man named David, called her into his office and screamed at her. He said she had embarrassed the restaurant by making a scene outside. He told her she was fired on the spot. Sarah stood there in silence. She did not cry. She simply nodded, picked up her jacket, and walked out. She had no savings, no backup plan, and no one to call for help. That afternoon, her phone buzzed nonstop. A nurse from the hospital called her and said that Mr. Hale had woken up and was asking about the woman who had saved his life. They gave him Sarah's number. Within an hour, Marcus Hale himself called her. His voice was calm and grateful. He asked her to come to the hospital that evening. When she arrived, she could not believe what happened next. Marcus looked at her and said, "You saved my life when no one else even tried. I want to help you." He offered her a fully funded scholarship to study nursing, a brand new apartment for her and her sister, and a monthly allowance that would cover all their needs for years. Sarah could not speak. Tears rolled down her face. She had spent her whole life giving to others without expecting anything in return. And in just 24 hours, the universe had given her everything she never dared to ask for. Life, she realized, always rewards the brave and the kind. Sometimes the greatest miracles come when you simply choose to help someone without thinking about yourself. If this story touched your heart, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Kindness Voice. Your support means everything and helps me keep sharing these beautiful and inspiring stories with you. Thank you so much.